Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack here and I wanted to show you this news where 23 Baltimore schools have zero students proficient in math. State test results reveal. There is a situation in, well, we already know. These indoctrinating systems in the United States, they just teach your sons garbage, complete garbage. Instead of teaching the proper math, they think math is racist. They think gender equality is something that should be the norm. The gender fluid nonsense, the systemic racism, actual racism they're teaching to their kids about white kids being should be feel guilty. Uh, that kind of racism, I, I can I cannot understand why they take their sons to these schools. Honestly, I don't know. They should just take them down. Even if the government is want to force you to take them to these indoctrinating systems, do a favor to your kid. Just take them out, even out of the country at this point. Baltimore is facing the best in reality as the latest run of the state scores are released. This parent, in case anyone didn't watch this video, the parent is suing these schools because his son cannot do proper math. Honestly, I'd be surprised if these kids could even count the school shootings what happen every month in their country.
Baltimore City is facing a devastating reality as the latest round of state test scores are released.
Our Project Baltimore team analyzed the results, and as Chris Papps reports, there's a shocking number of city schools where not a single student is doing math at grade level.
A goddamn grade level.
I see.
So in this graphic, Baltimore City only did 7% of the 7% of the whole city can do math, and it's I mean I can make this up.
These math scores were the lowest in the state. Just 7% of 3rd through 8th graders tested proficient in math. That means 93% could not do math at grade level. But that's not all we found. Project Baltimore combed through scores at all 150 city schools where the state math test was given. We found in 23 Baltimore City schools, there were 0 students who tested proficient in math. Not a single student.
Is this why you filed your lawsuit?
So 23 schools, and in the same video they shown 10 of these schools are high schools. So almost adult teenagers almost going to be adult and have the right to vote. They can do proper math. Uh, I I don't know what to say. These students from high school, they are almost at the age of where when they can vote, and they can vote, and they are stupid. They are easily to manipulate, and of course, the Democrat system is going to perpetuate this this analphabet behavior, this retarded behavior. Uh, man, uh, we are not living to up to our potential, said Giovanni Patterson, a Baltimore resident who made headlines in January 22 when he filed a lawsuit against Baltimore City School. The suit claims the district is failing to educate students and the process misusing taxpayer funds. So, yeah, these schools using taxpayer money to indoctrinate your kids in how they should mutilate their genitals and how they should feel guilty uh, of what the predecessors of that country did. It's nonsense. Just teaching them racism and how to destroy their bodies, literally destroying their bodies over how they don't feel comfortable with in a way that how they were born. Ah, again, just take your kids out of your this is not United States or abolish these schools. For fuck's sake, abolish these schools. They are destroying your kids' future. They they don't deserve this. We taxpayers are funding our own demise, and that's true. Patterson was born in Baltimore. He's seen the failures firsthand, but when the WBFF showed him the latest results for the city, he was momentarily rendered speechless. My immediate reaction is take your kids out of these schools, said Patterson. Just like I said, just take them out. The Maryland State Department of Education recently released the 22 state-based results known as MCAP, Maryland Comprehensive Assessment Program. Baltimore City math scores were the lowest in the state, just 7% of Tier 2 A graders tested proficient in math, which means 93 could not do math at a grade level. Ah, and these kids, even social media are teaching them just to be entitled little brats, sack of shit. The house should indoctrinate everyone else across the whole world, and they can do. I'm surprised if they could count the bags of crack they're going to end up smoking when they end up being criminals. If I'm being honest, ah man, just take your kids out of these hellholes. They don't deserve this. Even if you don't feel certain attachment to your kids, just do a favor. Do them this favor and take them out. They need to learn actual knowledge, things that actually help them in life. Not not no no. Do not punish them. You're punish them with putting in these indoctrinating systems. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Por tu lado, God, save your children.